Good morning to everyone present in the meeting. I am Toastmaster Anikait, your sergeant at arms for today's meeting. At Sattvic Toastmasters, we strive to inspire personal and professional growth, all while embracing a healthy approach to living. Let us take a moment to remind what the mission of Toastmasters Club is. The mission of Toastmasters Club is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. To ensure that the meeting runs seamlessly and is enjoyable for everyone, please take a moment to remind the ground rules. Uh, Please ensure your microphone is muted when you are not speaking, and please do not interrupt when someone else is speaking. Please rename yourself with the role prefix in front of your name. And if you are a guest, please prefix guest in front of your name. Speakers are also requested to employ caution when talking about sensitive topics such as sex, religion, or politics during the meeting. Our club Sattvic Toastmasters for Healthy Living is focused on wellness and healthy living, and we take any information shared here with thoughtful consideration. Please remember that any or all information shared here is for the informational purposes only and is not a medical advice. And if you are taking any medical decisions, we request you to consult a qualified medical professional before that. So without any further delay, let me invite our President, Toastmaster Prateek, for his opening address. Over to you, Toastmaster Prateek.
Good morning, everyone. If you are able to open your cameras, you can do the same. It will be easy for me to get connected with you. I can see eye to eye, if possible. Okay, so I'm Toastmaster Prateek Agrawal. I am the new presiding officer of Sattvic Toastmasters Club for Healthy Living. So this is a club for healthy living, and that motivates me. So I have taken this responsibility as a role of president, and I need to learn so many things from the past presidents, Vikram, Ishita, Shahid, and so many other people who will be I will be connected with. So I am today playing not only a role of presiding officer, I am also the Toastmasters of the day who will introduce the theme. But before going further, I can see some guests over here. Yeah, I can see a guest, Shweta. So Shweta, can you introduce yourself and how you come to know about Toastmasters and what motivates to join here?
Hi everyone, good morning. Shweta and I'm from Pune, working with HSBC Bank as an IT, in IT of course. I joined Toastmaster. I got this reference from one of my friend, and it's you, Pratik. So I got motivated because of you. I saw a couple of changes, couple of improvements in you, lot of positiveness. So that makes me, bound to, come to this platform right now. So that's the reason I joined. I just thought to, experience this and if I can also improve a bit. Thanks.
Great. Thanks for joining. Claps for her. She's having a very clear voice, let me tell you, when you are on Zoom. Uh, okay, so let me introduce another guest, although she is not a guest now. Gauri, you are from other club, right?
Yes, Pratik. I'm from other
Yeah, so
club.
you can introduce yourself.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Pratik. Good morning, everyone. Myself, Toastmaster Sri Gowri. I'm from Oracle Hyderabad Toastmasters Club. So I think this is my third time attending this meet, and I really enjoy being a part of this meet because Sunday early in the morning, waking up is really a tough task for everyone. So I think having meet at this time makes us do that. So we don't we stop procrastinating and we join it. And apart from that also, the way this meet goes, it's really good. I mean, in terms of quality, in terms of learning. So I really enjoyed last two meets, and I'm also looking forward to attend more and more meets of your club. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Gauri, for taking up role also as a evaluator and also as a general evaluator. Okay, so we have no more guests now. Others are the role player. Do you know what is the theme of the day? Anybody?
New beginning.
Yes, it's the new beginning. And why we have kept the theme of the day as the new beginning? Because it's a new year. It's a new year 2026. It's a new beginning from with respect to the time. I will definitely come to the theme and introduction of the theme, but I would like other role players to come so that they can track me also what I am doing wrong and they can give me the feedback. So, first, I would call the general evaluator, who is none other than Toastmaster Sri Gowri, to take up the next general evaluator role. Yeah.
Thank you, TMOD Prateek. So, once again, a very good morning to all the fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. So, myself, Toastmaster Sri Gowri, and take, uh, I'll be the general evaluator for today's meet. Evaluation. So, if you see, anything is not complete without feedback. And only when you get a proper feedback, you understand what went well, what is the area of improvement, and what needs correction. So today, I'll be that strict teacher who will observe each and every point right from the start of the meeting till the end of the meeting and help you with your growth and improvement. And as you know, this is a long meeting and we have a lot of speakers and all. It is not easy for me to handle the whole process alone. So that is the reason I have my own team, which is tag team. So now I would like to introduce my tag team who will be helping me to carry out this evaluation process throughout the meet. So for that, first I would like to introduce a timer. So, our timer for today's meet is Toastmaster Amarnath. Please introduce yourself.
Thank you very much, General Evaluator Sri Gowri. Greetings, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. As a timer, I'll track the table topics as well as the formal speeches and the evaluation for today. So I'll also alert each speaker of their time they left with using the green and yellow and red card. Table topics, the speaker should limit their speech to 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I'll show a green card. Let me change my background. Just confirm once you're able to see it. So at 1 minute, I'll show the green card. At 1 minute, 30 seconds, I'll show the yellow card. At 2 minutes, I'll show the red card. So after 2 minutes, it remains the red. Each speaker has 30 seconds of grace period. Polling.
Your voice is not so clear, Amarnath.
Is it better now?
Nah, yeah, it is better.
Okay. So for the prepared speeches, the speech limit to 5 to 7 minutes. At 5 minutes, I'll show the green card. At 6 minutes, I'll show the yellow card. At 7 minutes, I'll show the red card. So it will be remains red until speaker concludes the speech. So for prepared speeches also, the time limit is there is a buffer time of 30 seconds. So we don't have any other speeches today, and yeah, end of this meeting, I'll come up with my report. Thank you, and back to you, Sri Gowri.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Amarnath. Now I would like to introduce our counter for today's meet. Our counters for today's meet is Toastmaster Parinita. Over to you, Toastmaster Parinita.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters. I am Parnita, taking today Akanta role. Today my role is to count the how many accounts and a uh, and spaces and evaluate in the end of the meeting. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Parnita. So you'll be that strict person who will be observing our ahs, ums, and making sure we don't use a lot of fillers for today's meet. And now coming to the strict English teacher of today's meet, our grammarian. So for today's meet, our grammarian is Toastmaster Vikram. Over to you, Toastmaster Vikram.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator. Yes, as our General Evaluator said, today I will be the strict English teacher for you all. So now, as an English teacher, I will be listening to every speaker and I will be noting down the good usages of English. I will also be noting down places where you can improve your English language, and I will be providing your report at the end of this meeting when I'm called upon. And I will also be introducing you the word and the idiom of the day. So I request the host to give me the sharing rights so that I can share. All right, now I think I got the permission. So I hope you all can see my screen. So what is the word of the day? The word of the day is resilience, and it has to be used as a noun in your sentences. What is the meaning? Resilience is our capacity to recover quickly from any difficulties or challenges. Example, her resilience in face of challenges inspired everyone in the team. So I request someone from our meeting now to use this resilience so that it will inspire others to use it. Who wants to volunteer? Any volunteers? Okay, let me go to the idiom of the day and then I'll come back for the word of the day for any volunteers. Now, the idiom of the day for today is a fresh start, meaning an opportunity to begin again and do the things differently. Moving to a new city gave him a fresh start in his life. So this is the example usage. So I need one volunteer, one or two volunteers to come forward to use either the word or the idiom of the day as per your choice. Anyone, please?
I'll take the chance of using the word of the day.
Yes.
So in 2003 Cricket World Cup, India lost against Bangladesh in the second match. So immediately under the captaincy of Ganguly, so this showed the resilience to come back with a plan, and we went through till finals, and we stood as a runner-up in that tournament. Thank you, and back to you, Grammar.
Great example. Thank you, Amma, for using that word of the day. Anyone for idiom of the day?
I would like to go ahead with idiom of the day.
Yes, please, Gowri.
So every day is a fresh start if you have that attitude to learn and grow.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. And yes, I understand that all of us are resilient. Otherwise, we cannot take the roles in the last minute, right? And every meeting of our Sattvic Toastmasters is a fresh start of the day. So I request you all to use both the word and the idiom of the day in all your speeches. Thank you so much, and back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vikram. So this is a tag team. Once we are called upon at the end of the meet, we'll be providing our reports for the tag team as well as the general evaluation for the entire meet. So with that, handing over to you, Toastmaster.
Sorry to interject. We have the active listener role as well.
Yeah, sorry. So we also have one more role for to help me with the evaluation. We all want to be speakers. We all want to speak, but most of us don't think or don't care about listening. But the art of speaking comes from the art of listening. So to emphasize on that, we also have our active listener, and the active listener for today is Toastmaster Amarnath. Over to you, Toastmaster Amarnath.
Thank you so much, Evaluator, Sri Gowri. So, good morning again, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. As an active listener for today, so my role is to pay close attention to everything that happens in the meeting. So the speeches, evolutions, and the throughout the meeting, and I'll make a note of little moments in the meeting in between, and I'll come up with a few of the interesting questions, fun facts, and whoever answers more questions, they'll be declared as a winner for today's meeting as an active listener. Thank you, and back to you, General Level.
Thank you, Toastmaster Amarnath. So, dear Toastmasters, you have feedback in all aspects from us, right from the timing to your fillers, as well as the words, the great usage that you have, and the active listening that you exhibit throughout the meet. So, utilize this chance, participate as much as you can, and get a great feedback from us. And with that, I'll hand over the meet to our TMOD Toastmaster Prateek.
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Sri Gowri, for wonderfully introducing all the role players. They will definitely keep the track what we are doing right, what we are doing wrong in this meeting. So let me introduce the theme of the day. As I said that the theme is the new beginning. I would like to understand from you that what first thing comes in your mind when I talk about new beginning. But before going to that, as per me, with this new beginning of 2026, for me, our club has the new beginning of having this new executive committee who has taken the responsibility to lead the club, to lead the proceedings so that people can meet the objectives of the club. It's a new beginning for all of us to calibrate, redefine, and reschedule our goalpost and take actions, walk, run, or fly to achieve your goals. Now, this is as per me what new beginning means. Maybe one or two of you can tell me what does a new beginning mean for you? Be open. Whatever first thing comes to your mind, just say that. That is the right thing. What is new beginning for you?
Hi. So new beginning for me, of course, if you'll ask now, it's 2026, it's a new beginning. But if I'll take this new beginning in entire life, new beginning could be anything. It could be a marriage. It could be giving birth to a child. It could be if you are getting separated. If it could be anything. If you're starting something, that's a new beginning.
Wow, what a take. You are starting something, it's a new beginning. It can be anything, right?
Could be
Anybody
anything.
else?
So, as per me, Prateek, like when you are in the journey of success or in the journey of achieving something, so as long as you are traveling to your goals, that is a beginning for every day. It motivates you. So what I feel, so as long as you are optimistic for the future, that is a new beginning for every day.
Okay. Can you tell me one specific new beginning which you are going to have, if it is possible to share?
So I really inspired about one of the our theme of the meeting, the 10x goal. And so instead of we targeting for just to reach our goal, so we should be targeting for the 10x. So we should be more aggressive on our goals. So that is one of the thing stuck in my mind. That's what I'm trying to approach for it.
Perfect. Perfect. I will take last one. Anybody else?
So for me, the new beginning is like every day, at the end of the day, you come back with a lot of experiences. Maybe it is good or bad. Every day, it gives you a chance to either correct the mistakes and then work upon your growth. So every day is a new beginning. That only happens when you let go of what has happened yesterday, learn from those experiences and implement that. And maybe that is something is new beginning for me, because every day you come up with different experience. How do you treat it will decide whether you're treating it as a new beginning, or you end up doing things just out of fear that you missed something.
Wow, what a take! What a take! Every day, no doubts, every day is a new beginning. And every day we learn from our experience, from our failures, and we correct ourselves. And this is what the theme, I have prepared what Gauri has said in just 2 or 3 words. Amazing, amazing. So for me, you know, the new beginning is the excitement to be the change and bring the change in this world by making plans and experiencing so many things which we are doing in our daily life. Now, it can be what you said is right. It can be a new role, a new challenge, a marriage, or kids, or so many things which can come across with you. So, for with this new beginning, with the many challenges which are going to come, we have to keep calibrating ourselves and keep taking actions at different level, as Toastmaster Amarnath said, the 10x actions, so that you can either walk, run, or fly towards your goal, towards your with the actions, the types of actions which you are taking. I will come back to the theme, but our today's meeting is divided into 3 parts. The first part of the meeting is the prepared speech round. The second part is the table topic round. And the third part is the evaluation round. Let us start the first part of the meeting, which is none other than prepared speech round. And today I am very happy to announce that we are having 2 speakers. Sometimes we don't have speakers. Sometimes we have only one speakers. But when we are starting a new year, we are having 2 speakers. So first of all, a big round of applause for the speakers to take the prepared speech. Taking a role is easy, but in a new beginning, you are taking a prepared speech right starting from the year. It is very, very important. So today we are having 2 speakers. Out of that, the first speaker is none other than our immediate past president, Toastmaster Vikram Prakash, who is going to deliver a speech. I will tell you the topic, but before going to that, the evaluator of the speech is Toastmaster Sri Gowri. I request you to tell the objectives of that.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Prateek. Once again, very good morning to all the fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. I'll be serving as the evaluator for my target speaker, Toastmaster Vikram. So, Toastmaster Vikram is delivering his Level 3 Project 1 speech, which is persuasive speaking, under the pathway of presentation mastery. Wishing you all the very best for your speech, Toastmaster Vikram. With that, back to you, TMOD, Toastmaster Prateek.
Yeah, can we spotlight Toastmaster Vikram Prakash and the timer together? Perfect. Toastmaster Vikram, you can see the timing cards.
Yes.
Okay. You are visible. I can hear your voice also. So we are good to go. I will just now tell the topic. Toastmaster Vikram Prakash. My New Year resolution and me. My New Year resolution and me, Toastmaster Vikram Prakash.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day, and my lovely Toastmasters. How many of you have made your New Year resolution? Please raise your hands. I think Prateek already asked about it. I can see two hands being raised. One is Gowri and one is Prateek. Like any of us, I also made New Year resolutions last year, only to realize that those resolutions lasted only for 3 days. You know what are these three resolutions I made last year? Number one, wake up every day at 5 a.m. Number two, eat healthy food. Number three, be patient and don't get triggered. Now, let me talk about my goal number one, which is wake up daily at 5 a.m. On day one, I woke up at 5 a.m. Day two, yes, I did that. On day three, I started having three slots 5 a.m., 6 a.m., and 7 a.m. On day four, the first time the alarm rang, I snoozed it. The second time the alarm rang, my wife snoozed it. The third time, my wife started coming and waking me up. And that was my first goal. Coming to my second goal, eat healthy. I thought of eating fruits every day. That is a way of making yourself healthy as well. On day one, yes, I had salads. On day two, I had fruits. On day three, I started seeing my daughter having nice, tasty pizzas. And I started asking her, can I borrow a share for me? On day four, I saw my friend eating very tasty non-veg biryani. And I wanted to have that as well. Let me talk about my goal number three, which is being patient and not get triggered. Day one, yes, I was patient. I was consciously making an effort to smile a lot and not get triggered and look at everything positively. On day two, when I was driving to my office, people started honking when I was going slow. And I immediately started looking at them. Why are they honking at me? I can go only on the person behind me, before me can move. So I got triggered in that instant. Then I started looking at the basic framework of New Year, setting up New Year resolutions, and started applying few tips which I got from the books that I read, like Atomic Habits and The Power of Habits. And these tips I'm going to implement in this year, and I want you all to take the benefit of these tips as well. Tip number one, what the first mistake I did was setting a goal for the entire year. Instead of doing it for the entire year, what I could have done last year is, and which I am going to do right now, is do it only for 21 days. Now, what happens if I do anything for 21 days? 21 days is the best time to create a new habit. The moment we do anything for 21 days, we are creating a neural connections in your body. And it is more likely that you will start doing the same activity, even if you were, after 21 days, if you're not doing it, your body already got the neural connections and you already got the benefit of having this habit. And it's more likely that you're going to do it again in this next uh, upcoming months. Number two, tip number two, which I learned is tiny steps. A journey of million steps start with the first step, right? So now what I missed is to break down my goals into small chunks. If I want to wake up early, it is not a single task. It is a journey which I have to do the day before as well as before I wake up and after I wake up what I am doing. So I thought of breaking it down into multiple steps. Step number one, prepare for what I want to do the next day upfront. Keeping a water bottle next to my bed and programming myself about the next day. So, by Pareto principle, if you want to achieve something big, you have to break it down into multiple steps and find out what is an important step in the whole process. Because 80% of the results come from 20% of the activities that we do. So, this is the second tip that I am going to implement. Tip number three, a sense of purpose. Any goal which has a strong sense of purpose is likely to be achieved. Now, I set the goal like wake up at 5 a.m. But what is the purpose? What am I going to achieve in that 5 a.m.? If I don't tell my mind what I'm going to achieve in that at 5 a.m., then there is no purpose attached to this goal. Now I join Toastmasters. Now I have on every Sunday a meeting at 7 a.m. With that note, there is a high possibility that I'm going to learn something from many of my dear Toastmasters. So there is a strong purpose attached to waking up at 5 a.m. And not only that, I also plan to read a lot of books in the next upcoming days. Coming to the last tip, which is accountability. Instead of me evaluating my goals, I also had an accountability partner who will also be giving me a boost whenever these goals are being met. So, my dear fellow Toastmasters and guests, it is not about setting New Year resolutions. What is more important is to create the framework. Every goal that we set is nothing but a journey that we are going to take throughout the year. For that, if we don't create a proper framework, like what I said, starting small, creating tiny steps, having a strong purpose and accountability. When you have all this in your New Year resolutions, then there is no more glitches that you're going to face in the journey, and you're going to succeed in life. Thank you so much. What do you think, Toastmaster of the Day?
Wow, what a speech it was. I think you have told half of the theme of the day in your speech, what I was about to tell. So in this Toastmasters, most of the people, speak with respect to the theme, and TMOD is having less, work to do. Okay, I'm giving 1 minute for everyone to give Toastmaster Vikram Prakash a feedback. In this 1 minute, you can give him the personal feedback on one-to-one communication in the chat, or if you find a good things, you can tell in the group also. You can write in the group also. So 1 minute for that. If each and every one of us give one feedback, it can change the entire world of the speaker, because here we are coming for taking the feedbacks. So in-person feedback, if it is areas of improvement, and positive feedback in the group when it is a very good feedback, like what he has done well. Till the time next speaker can prepare himself. Yeah, I think 1 minute is over. Our next speaker is a person who is always playing a role of sergeant in arms, and because of him we are coming to know he's always reiterating what is the mission of Toastmasters Club. Like every Toastmaster Club is having a mission, we should also have some mission in our life, some vision in our life, which can help us to walk on that path, which makes us what we are. So our next speaker is none other than Toastmaster Aniket. And for that, I am the evaluator. So Toastmaster Aniket is in the pathways called leadership development, and he is in level 1, speech 3. His objective of today's speech is no doubt started speaking in front of audience and knowing what type of speaker he is, what type of communicator he is. Along with that, he has to use some sort of body language, some sort of voice modulation to give pushes and punches in his speech. So Toastmaster Aniket, are you ready? Can we spotlight Toastmaster Aniket and the timer? Wonderful. Now, Toastmaster Aniket, can you say something? My new beginning is something like this and that. So that
Yeah, but
you can say, I am Toastmaster Aniket.
Yeah, I am Toastmaster Aniket.
Okay, I can hear you clearly. I can see you. Yeah, you can go a little bit back. Yeah, perfect, perfect. Yeah. So if you will come on front, your head will be cut. So in this way, you have to maintain this position. You can move left and right. You can see the timing cards.
Mm-hmm, yes.
Okay, we are good to go. Toastmaster Aniket, wildlife and its just a minute. Yeah, sorry. Toastmaster Aniket, wildlife and its benefits. Wildlife and its benefits, Toastmaster Aniket.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. My name is Aniket, and my topic for today's speech is wildlife and its benefits. Imagine closing your eyes for a minute and imagine thinking about being in the middle of a forest. You could see the sound of birds chirping, the sound of animals roaring, and the pleasant sound of leaves. You can also hear the rivers flowing, and you could imagine the beauty of the forest. This is the beauty of the forest. So, whenever we think about forest or wildlife, what does come in our mind? We usually think about the nature, the animals like lion or elephant, or we think about the rivers or leaves or trees. But we usually forget about how important is it for our own survival. So today my speech will be about what is the importance of wildlife in our life and how is it important for our own survival and why do we need to protect it. So firstly, the wildlife has importance in both the ecological and the economic aspect of our lives. Firstly, I would like to talk about the ecological aspect. So, let us take the example of a small honeybee. A small honeybee, despite being very small, travels to more than 20,000 plants in a day and pollinates a lot of them. It pollinates more than 75% of the crops we eat. So you can imagine that if those honeybees get extinct, then what will happen to us? Like the whole food web is will be collapsed. So it is very important to save these honeybees for in order to protect our food web. Secondly, I will talk about the economic aspect. Globally, ecotourism is a multi-billion dollar industry, and lakhs of people are employed by that. And there is a lot of scope of growth in ecotourism. Also, forests provide us a lot of raw materials like rubber, gum, resins, or wood, or etc. If forests get destroyed, then we will stop getting these raw materials also. So it is very important for us to protect the forest in order to keep getting these raw materials as well as to keep the economy running. Thirdly, there are some benefits which we generally do not imagine, but they are also very important. For example, let us take the example of some vultures. These are very small, these do not generally get a very good reputation. These get a very bad reputation, but they are also they do also very important thing. They are responsible for a lot of cleaning of a lot of garbage which gets accumulated in our landfill over the years. They saved the local government thousands of crores of rupees, which will be used for cleaning and save and prevent a lot of uh, communicable diseases. So that way they are also very important. So now you know how important these animals and forests are for our own survival. However, there is a lot of risk on the survival of the forest and these animals due to human activities. Due to large-scale deforestation and poaching and habitat destruction, there a lot of forests have been lost, and uh, due to climate change, there are a lot of fires due to which forests are getting lost. So there is a lot of threat on the survival of the animals and forests. So it is very important for us to take some actions to prevent it. S- Some of the actions which so it is so some of the actions which we can take is, firstly, we should try to follow the 3R principles, that is reuse, reduce and recycle. We should try to reduce the consumption of the goods which come from forest, for example, wood or construction or other things. Uh, Secondly, we should try to spread awareness among our friends and family regarding animal conservation and wildlife protection. Also, we should try to participate in tree plantation drives. So, with this, I would like to conclude my speech by just reminding you what the wildlife wants from us. It wants from us to just let it be as it is. So, I would like to conclude by just asking everyone to think about it and try to take some action. Thank you, and
Thank you, Toastmaster Aniket, for taking the step forward and speaking in front of us. I will give 1 minute for everyone for giving Toastmaster Aniket the feedback. Thanks for giving the feedback to Toastmaster Aniket. So this was the first round, which was the prepared speech round. Now, along with the prepared speech in Toastmasters, it's very important to communicate and start speaking with some other people when the topic is given to you instantaneously. And I always think about this, and I have learned from Toastmasters whenever my boss is asking something, giving right answer at the right time makes a difference. And thinking rightly at that point of time how to practice. So there is a forum over here, which is a Toastmaster, in which a table topic session is there. To explain more about it, I am having a vibrant Toastmaster JK Arora, who is doing a logistics business in Delhi, and he's a well-known personality and a writer of a book. I would like to call upon Toastmaster JK Arora on stage for playing the role of table topic master. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Prateek. Good morning and good evening, whichever part of the world you are, and to all our guests and Toastmaster. So today we have nine of the people, and I have something. Can I share my? Okay, if you allow me. Okay, you can see this spin.
Yep.
Okay, so in here the speech. I will click the spin, and then I'll give the topic to you. Now, in the topic, you have to 2 minutes. In 2 minutes, you have to 5 to 10 seconds. You have to think before speaking that whatever topic you take, and then accordingly you can uh, give your new. As the topic is very interesting, new beginning. So let's have more energy. So I'll just spin it, and okay, great. So who's coming there? Okay, Toastmaster Shri Gori, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Great. So I'll take a very before that I'll just take that whoever do best we will give some awards like maybe most dramatic award, best actor, humorous award, funny award, whatever, and then we will think accordingly. Yeah. Is if it is okay for you? Okay, I'll write in the chat box also so that then it will be more better way to understand it. Just give me 1 minute. Yeah, I think I have to stop sharing. Then only it will come. Okay. If you could hit the reset button on one habit from last year, what it be and why? First, you have to tell us the habit, and then whatever you have done in the last year, and then what it would be and why.
Very good morning to all the fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. The one habit that I want to reset in this particular year is probably saying yes to everything. So I'm that person, even if you come in the last minute and say, okay, you just have 10 minutes to complete this, will you take this? I'll be like, okay, I'll do it. So what I realized in the process is it's not about whether you do the work or not. Sometimes, since you take up everything on yourself, you start feeling that stress, pressure, and instead of loving what you do, you go into a victim mode. You feel like, okay, I'm getting burdened, I'm doing more and more. Maybe this is not something I have to do. That slowly changes your perception on how you see the things. So the more and more you do that, you actually give others a chance that they'll also think, okay, even if we don't do, there is someone who can help us out in the last minute. So everyone tells us when to say yes, but you can only tell yourself when to say no. It is equally important that you understand when you have to quit something or when you have to take up something, because everything is not meant for us. When you understand that distinction, where you have to say yes, where you have to say no, that will change a lot in your life. And that is something I want to do this year, because when you say yes selectively and when you say no selectively, you focus your energy on certain thing, and that gives you a fresh start. Sometimes it's not only about the resilience on how you take up the challenge, it is also about how you prioritize things. So that matters the most. So I feel saying no is something that I want to work upon this year. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Great energy and great learning. We have it. Okay, I'll share it again. Just okay, who is the next? Vikram. Okay, so you are ready for the some face off.
You can remove Vikram and Sri Gowri. Yeah. So that next time it will not come.
Yes. So Vikram, are you ready? Some face off.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So who's coming with the Vikram? Or I'll also take the part in if because it is less members today. So if you allow, I will also take a part. If you allow.
Yes,
Yes,
With
yes,
yes,
Vikram.
please.
definitely,
Okay.
definitely.
So with Vikram, I'll take face off. So now the topic it is it better to make a bold new year resolution or none at all? So you have to argue whatever you have ambition, like you have taken a bold new year resolution or none at all. Your speech is also same. So just so what do you like to take? Means
I will
favor?
definitely go
Yeah.
with, I will favor it.
Okay, please go ahead. Yeah.
Definitely, I will take up New Year resolutions every single year. I don't worry about whether I do it or not, but definitely I will strongly recommend each of you to have resolutions because a train without a destination doesn't know where it goes. Then what is the purpose of the train? A train should have a source and a destination, right? So I think myself as a train as well. I should have a start and an end where I'm going. So at least my goals will give me the direction where I'm going. As I told you last year, I have set some goals. So I have also failed. Now I know what I did wrong. Imagine I wouldn't have taken any goals. I didn't have a goal of waking up 5 a.m. Would I even be thinking about reflecting on it or finding all these things that I told you from the books that I learned? Breaking it down into multiple steps or giving a thought before what are the important steps, as I told about the Pareto principle. I won't even have such learnings. So the failure is the first step of learning. I feel so. So if you take a goal, if you successfully complete it, it's fine. But even if you don't complete it, it is still fine because from that you're going to learn a lot. So that is a take on my topic. So being resilient is not just about failing, also about learning and reflecting on what we went wrong on. And it's always good to have a fresh start at every year and have a fresh set of goals before you start the year. Over to you, JK sir.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vikram. So my topic is against. So I'll tell you my experience. Last year, I took the ambition to complete a book within 21 days. So I have a disappointed, and because I could not fulfill it, so I was very depressed that I have done some commitment and I could not complete the commitment. In the depression, what happened in the next 3 months? I was totally I just I've not written any book and I forget journaling because I was so totally against it because it affect my neuron that I could means why I was rejected, why I could not do it. My inner is saying why I should. So I was depressed and I left the thing. So it is according to me is. Sometime if only we should take the ambition which we can do. If we can't do, we should not do because the depression or the stress or the rejection is sometime you become so much negative against. So that's why this is my opinion. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so I'll share it again. Just 1 minute. Next topic, sharing part. Shweta.
Yes.
Okay, you like a simple topic or something interesting, means face off or some, what topic you are interested in?
Any of
Face
the
off
topic.
or,
It's
pardon?
your day now. So
No,
it's
no, but
your
you want face off or a simple
topic
topic?
would be fine. Topic would be fine.
Okay, topic will be fine. Okay, so is starting fresh in January realistic, or should we pick a random month? What is your opinion? Why people take January as a month, not a random month?
Yeah, because see, it's like, it's a human psychology. So we all believe in, January to December, the calendar months, right? So because of that, what is happening? It's a mindset among us that yes, January is the start of a year, and then we should start with something new. We should, we have to make a resolution. We have to do this. This year I'll do this. Last year happened this, so this year we'll be improving, or we have certain good, experiences last year, so we'll carry forward in the next this year. So I'll come to the topic that you said, why we think that that this is a new year, whether we should stick with January or we should take it, any of the month could be a new month, could be a new start. uh, what I think is any of the month could be a new start. You can't wait for January to start something. You have to start any point of time. So I'll give you my example. I had joined Easy Parenting Hub coaching. So why so? Because I was thinking that there are some shifts, some mental issues are going on, or some uh, issues with my behavior were going on, and that was affecting my child as well. So I joined it last month. I have not waited for January to come and then I'll start new. It is like you can start your any of the things that you wanted in your life. It could be any month. Don't wait for January, or don't wait for any specific time as well. Please start it now, because next day will never come. Next day also, that will be a present day. So kal kabhi nahi aata hai. You have to understand, kal kare so aaj kare so ab. So I believe it could be any month. Thank you so much.
Thank you. कल करे सो आज करे सो अब. Great, great take. We are looking something like that.
Thank you so
Okay,
much.
so I'll just share. Okay. Palvi. Yes, Toastmaster Palvi, are you ready? Uh,
Yes, good morning, everyone.
okay, so your topic is bonus humorous one. Should gym membership explode in January or ban them until February for everyone's sanity? Means you have to tell that why in January the membership of gym exploded and we should ban it. How it is, means your take on that.
Can you please share the topic on the chat box, please?
Yeah, please, please. So I just repeated. We find, means our experience is that in January so many take gym membership, but in February the fallout
Drop.
is too much, dropout is too much. So that you have to share it something, your experience.
Good morning, everyone. Wishing everyone a very happy new year. So yes, as we say that New Year is something that we should everybody try to come up with his resolution with so much excitement. This year we will do this, we will do that, and 90% of the people take the gym because they each and everyone wants to be fit, and we have learned since childhood that health is something very important. If we loses health, then something then we won't be able to enjoy anything in life. But if health is there, we can enjoy and we can success in the life. So health is more important than the money. So most of the people new year resolution is to, yes, I will start with gym. But anything to achieve any habit, we have to be consistent for the 21 days, at least 21 days. And if we are not consistent for that 21 days, then we it won't become our habit. And if it is not habit, then it won't be becoming the part of our life. So according to me, that yes, we should encourage people to take gym, but we should give just as the Aurora has gave us the motivation. If we will be the best speaker, we will be getting the award. So the resolution should be uh, combined with the award, that if you are persistent, if you continue to the next month, then you will be achieving this award. And yes, the most motivation is if you are continuous to the gym, then you will be successfully healthier person. If you are a healthy person, you will be automatically a happy person. Ultimately, the goal of everybody's life is to be happy and be so now back to the Toastmaster of the day table
Thank
topic.
you. Great day. I'll request everyone to bring more energy, just react and some so that the speaker get more energy. Because then only he can add more points on that. Great energy. So I'll just share next. Toastmaster Pranita.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you want a face-off or a simple topic?
Simple topics, sir.
Okay. So your topic is, I think some voice is coming. No? So your topic is, are new beginnings exciting opportunities or just glorified excuses to procrastinate?
Okay. Uh, okay. New beginnings are both exciting opportunities and procrastinating traps. Because new beginnings means we hope something uh, that we can do today, this month, this year. We start with that, with new hope. For the trap means that fear. Can we do this? We have some doubt in our mind. Is it possible for us? That is inner discomfort for us only. So it should be more with new beginnings, because new beginnings motivate ourselves, not anyone will say you have to do this, you have to do that. We have to think what we are what we have to grow in, which what we have to do. That's it, sir. Over to you, Toastmasters.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'll just share it. So we have now Sri Gowri has already done it.
Yeah, so instead of Sri Gowri, a new guest is there, Amrita. You can take that.
Prateek. So for Prateek, I have a special face-off.
I think a new person is there, Toastmaster Arora,
Yeah.
Amrita
So
Deshmukh.
Toastmaster Amrita is a guest, I think, or a Toastmaster.
I'm a Toastmaster
Okay,
and a
great. So
visitor to
you like
Sattvic
to have a
Toastmasters.
face-off? Yeah, you like to have a face-off with the Toastmaster Prateek?
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
okay
great,
with
great,
that.
great. That is great. So in if you have not participated face off, so I'll give a topic and you have to take one favor or against. Means accordingly you have to first two or four. Okay. So
Okay.
your topic is I'll just mention here in the so that easy it is. So should you completely reinvent yourself in a new beginning? Let's take it in January, or just tweak a few things like you totally evolve yourself in the January, or you think is what means one has to take that totally we have to evolve, make it ourselves new, and the other says no, okay, we have to just do something changes and that's okay. So one has to say pro and the other is yeah. So I hope I'm clear to both of you.
Clear, clear.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you. Please go ahead.
Amrita, you want to go first?
Yes, okay. I will go
Okay.
first. My take on this topic is yes, you have to reinvent yourself, you have to evolve because change is the only constant. And you are not going to like this Amrita after 2 years if I don't evolve. I have consistently, I have to be consistently in a learning mode and I have to add value to every forum. And that happened when change happened. So, yes, you have to reinvent yourself every year, not only professionally but personal level as well. So basically, evolving doesn't mean you have to completely change yourself. Basic values will be there. Honesty, loyalty, and all these things are there. But what does it mean evolving in a new year? Like adding some skills to yourself, adding some knowledge to yourself, and that will help you and as well as your home as well as your community. So going back to zero is very very important. Likewise, I started in, for example, in 2022, I was a different Amruta, and now I am a different Amruta because I evolve every year. That time I didn't even want to take a tag role, and now I want to do a educational session. That's the difference when you evolve during these years. And that Amruta you don't like, I'm telling you, because there were so many hours, so many filler words whenever I am talking, whenever I was talking. So that was the basic difference of evolving during the years. Over to you, Pratik.
Yeah. So if I just understand the topic, there are two things. One is completely reinvent yourself or just tweak few things. And Amrita said that, completely reinvent, like what I understand is completely reinvent yourself in the new beginning. So I'm taking the opposite, just tweak some things. Fine. I totally agree with some point of Amrita that it's very very important when you are a particular stage in your life where you are standing. For example, if you are already in 10x actions, if you are already taking actions which are at next level, you have to tweak little bit and correct those actions. If there are some failures which are coming, calibrate yourself, think that what went right, what went wrong, and just tweak few things. But if you are in a normal level of actions, you are a person who are actually not taking any actions, you have to completely reinvent yourself. So my take, if I am at a stage when I have already taken in 2025 actions which are at 10x level, which are at next level, I should not reinvent the wheel. I should not completely reinvent myself, because I can assess, I can understand when I am calibrating myself, when I am understanding what went right, what went wrong, I should just tweak it. Because always reinventing the wheel is not the solution. You have, if you have at you are if you are at the right path, but why to change the path if things are going right? Yeah, so just tweak it. But if you are on a wrong path, you are calibrating yourself, you are understanding that whatever actions you are taking is not taking you at the right, giving you the right results, not reaching you to your goals, then completely reinvent yourself. So it's first understand where you are. Based on that, take actions, whether you want to completely reinvent or tweak some actions and get the goals accomplished. Over to you, table topic master.
Great, great. So we have a great learning today, and now we have Toastmaster Aniket. So are you ready, Toastmaster Aniket?
Yes.
Okay. So your topic is imagine relocating for a new beginning. Where would you go? What is the funniest culture shock you have faced, or you think you can face? Assume the same thing. Imagine.
Yeah, yeah, basically relocating for a new beginning. Yeah, so around yeah, so I had for my job earlier I had relocated to initially to Kolkata, and now I had relocated to Pune so for my job. So yeah, so it was uh, different, but then like earlier I had stayed at home only. But yeah, after relocating, it was a little different and I had to do things on my own. But I learned also a lot of things, and it was actually a good thing. So, uh, yeah, and regarding culture shock, basically, yeah. So basically, there was not much culture shock. Yeah, basically, after relocating or staying alone, you had to do things alone and learn things and also manage all problems on your own. So yeah, that is a different thing. So yeah,
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you everyone for participating and great energy. So let's take a fresh start with resilience in January. And now for the awards. So please, who is the most dramatic award according to you? Or best acting or humorous award, funny award? Just vote it. Toastmaster Amarnath, you like to participate? So
Yeah,
you,
that's fine.
okay.
And we have Noor also, and we have one TTM also. We can try if anyone wants to take topics.
Okay, so DTM Noor and okay, we have DTM Noor and then okay, DTM Noor, you like to have a face-off topic, sir?
Could you go with Amar, JKG? I'll speak later.
Okay, fine.
Just the topic would be great.
Okay, so okay, Toastmaster Ahmad, you are ready with the topic. I'm giving you something little bit different. So let's learn something about animals. We have we learn a lot from the. So if animals could have new beginnings, which animal would reinvent itself the most dramatically? Your point is you have to little bit drama you have to add it so that you get the award of drama.
Sure.
I will play timer role till the time. Yeah. Okay.
Sure. Thank you, Prateek. Yeah. So I think Fox is the one. It can repurpose its image basically with respect to its image. All the people have it. So every person, every being live for their survival. Okay, even fox can also do the same thing, but fox is represented as a I mean it do multiple juggling, and even people are also represent it as a negative thing. So that is the one thing I can imagine. Like it can also, I mean, foxes can also be good and bad. Okay, like the other human beings and other beings on the earth. So I think that is the only one. I think it can be reimagine themselves. Yeah, that's it from my side. And back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Thank you. Okay, DTM Noor, are you ready now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, you like to have face-off topic or a simple topic?
Just a topic.
Okay. So your topic, you have to add drama. If drama is not there, then the topic I have to change it. Okay.
You can change the topic, but I'm not in a dramatic mode right now.
So, what's one childhood dream you would revive for a grown-up new beginning?
We are five kids. When we were young, we were five and six actually. One passed away. And the most anticipated childhood dream was to actually be a bus driver, right? And to take my brothers and sister in the bus. That was the dream I had because I was the eldest, and this was a dream which I had at the very beginning, at a very innocent stage. Right? But life took a different turn, and then we ended up being professionals, being for survival. But still, I have that instinct to take people around. Right? I drive people around. Even my son, whenever he gets a chance, he says, "Papa, let's go for a ride." Right? And we go for very long rides. Recently, my wife has been working continuously non-stop for almost 5 years. 5 years. She has been non-stop. No holidays, no going out, no vacations, no even going out of the house uh, was a very restricted affair for her. So recently, she took a break, and we happened to have a chance to go on long drives, and that changed the whole perspective. So I love driving. I like taking people around, and if at all, anytime, I would like to revive that childhood dream of being a bus driver. One day I would want to drive a bus. I have never driven a bus. I have driven cars, a lot of cars, but I have never driven a bus. I would love to drive a bus someday. Back to you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, DTM Noor and everyone. So now it's time for award. So just vote it. Who's the humorous you think? Humorous topic. We can say Toastmaster Prateek little bit. It's humorous. Okay. And most dramatic or funny. Okay, dramatic is Prateek. Great. And so funny. Okay. Okay. Funny. I'll take then Toastmaster Vikram. If you okay. Over to Toastmaster the day. Toastmaster Prateek.
Yeah. A big round of applause for the table topic master. First thing, he has included each and every one. And second thing, wonderful topics with a spin. And it's like, it requires efforts to do all these things. So thank you, Toastmaster JK Arora, for bringing up wonderful topics and involving everyone. Okay, so now we have reached the third round, which is the evaluation round, which is the general evaluation. And just before going to that, the theme was new beginning, and I am going to speak on the three things. The first thing was the new beginning itself, and we have discussed, and I have asked you the questions that what is new beginning for you, and for me it was full of excitement doing the new things, being the change and bring the change to the world with this new beginning was my take, and I have heard your take also. And during the topics also, most of the things you have told. The second part of new beginning was calibrate. What happens in our life, the success and the failure. The success is coming, that's you are, on the next level, you are enjoying your life. But when the failures are there, it's the time to reflect. It's the time, it is said that success failures are the stepping stone to success. How it can be a stepping stone? When you are calibrating that, when you are understanding, revalidating and rescheduling that what actions I need to take, what corrective actions I need to take, so that I can convert this failure into success next time. And what you do, you have to just think. Maybe I will ask you while concluding the theme. I'm going to ask you, if you have succeeded in 2025 with respect to your goals, very good. But if you have failed in something, nothing wrong in that. Just recalibrate yourself, revalidate and reschedule what a small tweak you want to do, so that you can change that failure into success. I'm going to ask you this question while concluding the theme. Now, it is the third part of the meeting, which is a general evaluation round. I would like to call Toastmaster Sri Gowri to conduct that session. Over to you.
Toastmaster Prateek. Once again, I'm back. I hope you enjoyed the first two segments, the prepared speeches and table topics. So now let us get to the evaluation part. So first we'll start our evaluation with the speech evaluations. So now to start with the speech evaluation, I would like to invite our evaluator one, that is me, for evaluating Toastmaster Vikram. Is the timer ready? A very good morning to fellow Toastmasters and dear guests, and a special good morning to my target speaker, Toastmaster Vikram. My New Year resolutions and me. What an interesting title it was. As we all stepped into the new year, we are all busy with our resolutions and we are planning about a new year. So at this time, this particular topic grabbed the attention of all the audience in the room. Kudos to you on that. So to start with my evaluation, I would be providing my evaluation as per 3-2-1 rule, which I learned from this particular meet itself. So starting with the three best things of the speech. You started your speech with an interesting question. asking how many of you have set your New Year resolutions. So that actually pulled each one of us, because most of us have set resolutions or at least thought of what we are going to change. So that actually made each one of us to think what you are going to speak next, what is that you want to convey. So you grabbed our attention with that. Next, you actually told us your own experience, like how you put certain goals in 2025 and then broke one after the other with a different reason. So that is highly relatable, because most of us, when we set goals, we start with an intention that will definitely carry it on throughout the year. But sometimes, either with one or the other reason, we break those things and we don't actually able to continue with that. So that was highly relatable. And point three, the kind of information that you have put throughout your speech is really great. So that shows the kind of effort you have put in framing your speech, either it be Pareto principle or working on a particular thing for 21 days. So all these are really proven things which will actually help each one of us, which made your speech even great with the content. Because most of us, we have our goals, we have our plans, but we don't know what is the right approach. Your speech provided us the right approach to start with. Kudos to you on that. So now, as a Toastmaster, we always believe in improvement, right? So I just had two things. One was, when you were concluding the speech, I felt you little rushed it, because the pace with which you continued the whole speech and then ended it, at that point, I felt there was a little rush. Apart from that, when you were narrating different things, maybe at some points I felt the voice modulation was not enough. I mean, that voice modulation was not rightly portrayed. Only these two things were there. So, concluding, you started with a question which grabbed our attention, and your own experience and the kind of information that you have put was really great. The challenge that I would like to give you for your next speech is, try to include voice modulation for your next speech. And once again, congratulations on completing your speech. Thank you. So now we have our second evaluator, Toastmaster Prateek, who will be evaluating our second speaker, Toastmaster Aniket. Over to you, Toastmaster Prateek.
Can we spotlight Aniket and me? Okay. You can hear me? Aniket, you can hear me?
Yes, I can hear.
Okay. Close your eyes and imagine. What a start it was. It has grabbed my attention as if some meditation session is about to start and somebody is going to take me in the journey of wildlife. Wonderful start it was. I have divided my evaluation into three parts. I will give three areas which he has worked wonderfully well, two areas where it needs improvement, and overall, I will conclude my evaluation. The three things which I liked about your speech was your structure of the speech. You opened with asking a question and telling people that imagine about the wildlife. In the body, you had two stories about the ecology and the economical aspects. And in the conclusion, you have introduced the principle of 3 R's and people to take the actions in place. The second thing which I liked about your speech was the content. The content was very, very strong. You started what I spoke with the imagination. You have in the content you have told what ecology wants about a story of a honeybee, what it is doing for us, and the story of a vulture, what it is doing for us and the benefits. And the third thing which I liked about, you were using bit of stage. When you were opening, you were on the center of the stage. When you were on the body, you were on the left side, and then on the right side. So you try to use that. So these are the three things which I really liked about it. The two things which I want you to improve so that your speech can lead to the next level. First, voice modulation. I want you to little bit work on the voice modulation. You can speak with energy. You can have, when you are talking about bird, you can have some sound of a bird, or you can, when you are starting something, and then take up some little bit of pause. For example, imagine you are in the center of the jungle. So pause makes a difference. The way you are speaking is fine, but if you take pause, it differentiate the modulation of the voice which you are doing. The second thing is, although you are looking very confident, your content is very good, but you need to show more of confidence over here. Sometimes you were moving on left and right side of the stage, but I was not able to understand the move. That needs improvement. Overall, you met the objective. The content was very good. You uh, you have you are having a wonderful structure. If you work on the voice modulation and add some pauses, you can reach to the next level. Over to you, general evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Prateek, for such an insightful evaluation. So now, since we are done with speech evaluation, we are all eagerly waiting for our tag team to come onto the stage and give us the reports for the meet. So for that, I would like to start with our timer. So over to you, timer Toastmaster Amarnath.
General Evaluator. So I'm coming up with my timer report. So overall, we have started our meeting 10 minutes late, but we are almost on track with the other meeting agenda, as per the agenda. And coming to the specific to the timings, speaker one.
Your voice is breaking. Amarnath.
So speaker one took 6 minutes 45 minutes, 6 minutes 45 seconds. Is it better now?
You can come more close to the mic.
Okay. Speaker two took 7 minutes. Coming to the table topics, speaker one took 2 minutes, Gowri. Table topic speaker two took 1 minute 30 seconds, Vikram. Table topic speaker three, Arora took 1 minute, Sweta took 2 minutes, Pallavi took 1 minute 50 seconds, Amrita took 1 minute 30 seconds, Prateek took 1 minute 30 seconds, Amar took 1 minute, and Noor spoke about 1 minute 40 seconds. And Parinita spoke about 30 seconds. As per the timing, she is not qualified for the poll. Coming to the evaluation, evaluator 1, Sri Gowri took 3 minutes 15 seconds. Evaluator 2, Prateek took 3 minutes 25 seconds. So that's overall timing report. Back to you, General Evaluator Sri Gowri.
Thank you so much for making a note of each and everyone's time and making sure we are on time. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Amarnath. Now, to provide our filler report, I would like to hand over the stage to our counter, Toastmaster Parnita.
Yeah, thank you. I noticed Amarnath spoke "ah" for 2 times, Gauri "ah" for 4 times, for 1 time. Pratik spoke 1 time "ah." Vikram spoke 2 times "ah." Anikit spoke 10 times "ah," 2 times and Arora sir spoke 3 times "ha." Sweta spoke 4 times ha, 1 time "hmm." Pallavi spoke 2 times "ha." and so 3 times. That's it, General. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Parnita, for making a count of our ahs and ums and letting us know where we actually used it, so that helps us to make sure we avoid the fillers. Next, to provide the grammarian report, I would like to hand over the stage to our grammarian for today's meet, Toastmaster Vikram.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator, Toastmaster Gowri. So I took a quick note of all the good usages, all the improvements, as well as the number of times every speaker have used the word of the day and idiom of the day. Apologies, since I was taking multiple notes, if I had missed the count of your word of the day and idiom of the day, you can let me know. So I saw starting from our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Prateek. He had been using very nice words throughout his speeches whenever he came on stage. He used 2 times the word of the day and once the idiom of the day. And then he also used nice words like reinvent, recalibrate, revalidate, and many, many words which I want to look at the recording and I can also learn that. So, in short, I think his grammar usage is really good and uh, I did not find any flaws whenever he was on the stage. Coming to our general evaluator, Toastmaster Gowri, again, she is a very good speaker as like just like our TMOD. So her grammar usage is very good. And I can see she used both a word of the day and the idiom of the day. So the basic idea of this word of the day and idiom of the day is to increase our vocabulary, right? So the more you know new words, you can use them in your conversations with in different places. So that way you will make the right impact. So that's the idea of this word and the idiom of the day. What happens if you don't notice it or don't use it is you lose opportunity to learn that new words if you're not using it. So from next time, I request people to consciously use the word and the idiom of the day. Coming to myself, I used it multiple times, but I request someone to give me some feedback on my grammar usage and my improvement areas as well. Maybe the general evaluator can tell me. And coming to JK, sir, you have used the word of the day once, and then I saw very nice words like depression, glorified excuses, and procrastination, tweak, pros and cons. Very nice words I can hear whenever you came on stage. You were using those words in the topics that you presented to the different speakers. So this makes us feel good when we hear such nice words being framed as topics. And kudos to you, JK sir. And coming to our table topic speaker, Sweta. Her grammar is really good. I did not find any flaws, just that I felt she was thinking and talking, so maybe she couldn't frame sentences correctly at some points, but in overall, her grammar is good. Coming to Toastmaster Pallavi, similar to Toastmaster Shweta, she is having very nice language, but because of the pressure, the table topics segment is like that. So I found that she was little nervous, and I saw that some places she was fast, and sometimes the sentence formation was not correct. But I still found some good usages like consistent and persistent. Coming to our counter Parinita, though she has a good language, though she used nice words like motivate, self-doubt in her speeches, but I still felt she could practice more on table topics because she has to talk completely for 2 minutes. Like I felt like she was getting stuck, even though she has the nice points, but framing the sentences was has to be improved. And coming to Toastmaster Amrita, I did not find much of a flaws in her speech, and she's a great speaker, like I mentioned, the other speakers also. Coming to Toastmaster Aniket, wonderful pace. So the way whenever you came on stage, I could see a lot of improvement in your speech. From the time I saw you from now, your speeches have improved a lot, and your grammar is very, very good. Coming to your, as Toastmaster Pratik mentioned, the confidence, if you can put some little energy and then practice, and you can also little bit fast your pace in you whenever you're talking. I felt like little slow. When you talk little slow, people easily get distracted. Like they try to do something or they, you know, tend to change their attention to something else. So that way, I felt your speech has to be grabbing the attention and a little fast. Otherwise, your grammar is really good. Coming to Toastmaster Amarnath, very nice way of opening. You have a very good opening and then you have a very good grammar. And I did not find much of a flaws in Toastmaster Amar. Similar to Toastmaster Amar, BTM Noor, his grammar is really good, flawless, and there's a lot of learnings that we had from your topics. So these are the people I evaluated today. Thank you so much. And if I had missed any of your usages of word of the idiom of the day, you can let me know. I will include it. Thank you so much. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Vikram, for such a detailed and perfect report. You let us know, you gave us very good analysis on what are the words that we have used, what is the learning for each one of us, because those words also help us to improve our vocabulary. Thank you for such a detailed report. Now it's time to test your attention throughout the meet. So, to test how attentive you were throughout the meet, I would like to call upon our active listener for the day, Toastmaster Amarnath.
Thank you very much, General Evaluator. So I come up with a few of the questions based on the observations of throughout the meeting. So whoever know the answer, just raise your hand and say the answer. Okay. So who introduced our guest Sweta to Toastmaster meeting today? Go ahead, Vikram.
Toastmaster Prateek.
Correct. So whoever missed the starting of the meeting, they couldn't answer. So make sure that you join the meeting on time. So as per a prepared speech, so what are the 3 resolutions our speaker 1 took in the past year? Maybe apart from Sri Gowri, can anyone can answer?
I can recall too.
Go ahead. Yeah. Who else?
Shweta is telling, I think. Shweta, you can go ahead. Yeah.
Go ahead, Slita.
Yes, he wanted to wake up at 5 and he wanted to have a healthy food. I can't recall the third one.
Anyone can try the third one?
Yeah, he will not, I mean, he will not get triggered. That's what he said. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Yeah, he'll keep calm and he'll not get triggered. That's what he said, the third resolution.
I think Amar has some.
Yeah, Amar
probably.
has freezed his screen. Okay. Fine. Till the time Amar is rejoining, we can conclude the general evaluation.
Sure, we can do that. Like post the general evaluation, we'll go back with the active listener thing once again. So, once again, a very good morning to all the fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. So, I'd be providing my evaluation report for the entire meet. First of all, I would like to appreciate each one of you for taking your time and joining today's meet in the early morning, because the way you engaged throughout the meet, it was really amazing. We really loved and enjoyed the session. So kudos and appreciation to each one of you for being resilient and starting your day with an exciting and wonderful meet with a lots of learning. So starting with the evaluation, we started bit late, but that is because most of us, we were waiting for all the role players to join. So let us ensure we all join on time so that we can start our meet on time. Then, starting with a theme. So, the theme of today's meet is really an exciting thing because new beginnings. Since we started a new year, the theme, each one of us could relate to the theme and each one of us could engage with the theme. And kudos to you, the TMOD, for driving the session very well because the kind of things that you shared, the kind of questions you asked, because new beginning is different for each one of us. So you allowed each one of us to share our perspectives so that can open a new thought process for each one of us here. So kudos to you on that. Then coming to the tag team introduction. So I actually did a mistake. I missed introducing listener. So I'll make sure the next time we don't miss that out. Then coming to the prepared speech segment. And before that, our presiding officer, Prateek, also introduced the guests. That's a good thing because each guest also should feel included. The moment we ask them to introduce themselves, they also feel they are included and they're being valued. So that's a really a good thing. And you also gave them the intro of the three segments: the prepared speech, table topic, and the evaluation segment. So those who are new to our Toastmasters meet can also understand how it works. So good thing on that. Now coming to the speeches. Both the speakers, the kind of topics that you have chosen are really good. Either be the resolution one or about the wildlife. Because when you talk about resolution, whatever you develop, your development should not be harmful to the environment. So, how you make your development a sustainable one? So, we actually balanced with those two topics. So, kudos to both of you on choosing those. Whether it be the grammar usage or whether it be the stage usage, both of you nailed it. Specifically, your evaluation has already been given by the evaluators. So I'm not going much into that. Then coming to the table topic session. Thank you, Toastmaster JK Arora, for such a wonderful topic because throughout the session, everyone felt engaged with the kind of questions you asked. And I really loved the concept of spinning a wheel and taking the name. So you need not wait for someone to volunteer. So you're giving each one a topic. And the kind of topics that you have chosen are really great, whether it be the face of concept. Last time also, I really loved the face of concept because when someone already speaks on in supporting of a statement, it's very hard to find how do you oppose it or how do you put the other perspective there. So I really loved that phase of concept also. Coming to all the table topic speakers, each one of you showed up. That is the fresh start, I would say, because it is very hard to show up and speak even when you don't know what you are going to speak. So you all showed up. That's a great thing. And each and every one of you put different perspectives. Really loved that. And a special appreciation to Pratik because every time I always wait what you will say when it is against, when a topic you have to speak against to it. And what I learned as a part of this is you really put your observation skills in a way to understand the topic. Now, most of us might have missed that what is the reinvention part or what is the small tweaks that you do. So, focusing on a little things and then putting on that is really something each one of us learned today. Great kudos to you on that. And then coming to the resolutions. So we always think in one direction when we are given one topic. Both the speakers who spoke on resolution, you really put a different perspective. J.K. Arora sir as well as Vikram. You put like how resolution can help us to grow as well as how resolutions, if not fulfilled, drain us, stop us from acting going forward. So it was really a wonderful session with a lot of insights, a lot of perspectives, and lots of learning together. Then coming to the evaluation segment. So both the evaluations went well. We actually got what are the points to be focused on and all. So throughout the session, right from the prepared speech to the evaluation, the flow was continuous. There was no issues either with the flow or something. Then coming to the tag team reports. So the timer has given the report. Only one thing I felt is if we could make sure our voice is properly audible, we'll not have any issue there. So that's only observation there. Coming to the R counter, so one suggestion that I have for the R counter is if you can make a sheet like how many R's or how many ums and then share it and then show the report, that would be great. Because I thought maybe we couldn't cover all the speakers when we are giving the R counter report, so that few people will feel like they're left out or they're not getting any feedback out of it. So to avoid that, if we can make a sheet and make sure we present the report, that would be great. And coming to the grammarian, you really did a great job as a grammarian, because most of us, we don't actually do it that way. So that's a new way of putting what is a good usage, what are the improvements, either with the pace or what are the words used. Really great work on that. So overall, it was a power-packed meet, a fresh start, a new beginning to each one of us to look at things in a different perspective, lots of learning. And I hope each one of you also had great takeaways from this meet, which you want to implement going further. So thank you so much. With this, I would like to hand over the stage back to our active listener to conduct the session to test how attentive you were throughout the session and how carefully you have actually taken back the things from this meet. So over to you, Toastmaster Amarnath.
Thank you very much, General Evaluator. So sorry, I was a network disconnect. So my next follow-up question, I think Sweta has answered too, and the one finding is being patient. That is the other resolution he had. So what are the two books which speaker one referred in his speech? Anyone?
One is some accountability.
One is
The two
Atomic
books he
Habits.
referred.
Atomic Habits.
One is correct, Jack Arora ji. All right, Vikram, I couldn't also follow that. Can you repeat it once
I
again?
think second one is the power of habit.
Power of. Okay, thank you. Okay. So as per the speaker two, what are the two aspects forest can help to mankind? What are the two aspects in which forest can help to mankind? I think Prateek repeated in his evolution also. Evolution.
Yeah. Shall I?
Go ahead, Prateek.
Okay, so one is the vulture, which prevents communicable diseases by taking out all the waste, and second is uh, honeybee. Honeybee also helps, to make a balance of the ecological system.
All right. So Chris Tate, like he mentioned, ecologically and economically.
Yeah.
What are the three principles which speaker two mentioned in his conclusion of this speech? Anyone other than Prateek? Can you give it a? All right, go ahead, Prateek.
So he spoke about a very, very important principle which we should follow in our daily life is 3R principle, which is reuse, reduce, and recycle. Then only we can prevent this mother nature. Everywhere, wherever we are going, we should think on this. Yeah, wonderful concept.
Oh. Thanks. So the last but one, what is the habit Sri Gowri want to reset in his table topics? What is the one habit Sri Gowri want to reset as per her table topic? Go ahead, Vikram.
I think she don't want to say yes every time, and she want to say no when she want to say no.
Correct. So one last question. What was the news passionate as a child? as per his table topic. Go ahead, Sri Gowri.
He wanted to always drive a bus.
Correct. All right, with this, we are concluding the active listening. I think everyone has followed the meeting throughout, and we have a mix of answers from everyone. Thank you very much. With this, we are concluding the active listening part, and back to you, TMOD. Thank you.
Wow, what a wonderful session it was till now. Whether it is prepared speech round, table topic round, and it is last but not the least the general evaluation round. I can see each and every one of us are putting everything, and living this present moment, listening to so many people, understanding them, and implementing it in our real life. These 2.5 hours actually we are investing to improve ourselves and take the actions in the real world to change this world, and first change ourselves and then change this world. So I will just quickly conclude the theme by asking you a question which I have asked you already. I have spoken on the new beginning, and after that I said that failures are the stepping stone to success. And when you fail, it is very important to calibrate yourself, to revalidate and reschedule the goals, the plan which you have not achieved the goals. So I will take one or two answers that what recalibration, revalidation you are going to do in any of the goal which you have taken in 2025, maybe not so successful, and which you will recalibrate in 2026, and how you will do that. Anyone, one or two people, because less time is there, so two people. Understood my question? Yes, please.
So, the one habit that I felt I could not do complete justice was reading books. So, I put a goal of reading 12 books per year, and then I could only successfully complete 6 books. So, when I went back and analyzed where I did a mistake is when we set up goals, we set up in with a mindset, okay, we'll do with a motivated mindset. But when it comes to the practical mindset, that won't work. So what I realized is I put 20 pages a day as my target to complete the books. But I felt maybe initially when you don't get enough time or something, you feel 20 pages is too much per day and then you start skipping it some days. So what I decided is the little calibration I would make is initially I'll make it 5 days, 5 pages a day. Slowly, when I feel I'm consistent enough continuing with the same thing every day, then slowly I'll increase the number to either 6, 7, or 10. And that way I wanted to complete this year so that I'll be consistent with my efforts and then it will become a part of my daily routine. Then I need not put some special effort to continue it. That was something I wanted to make.
Wow, what a take, what a recalibration and understanding from 20 pages to 5 pages and then going slowly towards the 10 pages. I'm reading 10 pages a day, and that is my base. And I will come to my thing, but I will take the second one, only second one, and then we will start the polls. Second, anybody who has maybe not achieved the goals in 2025, and how you are calibrating and what you are doing for getting that goal in the next year in 2026. Anybody? No issues.
Yeah, so I will go ahead. I was thinking that I'm doing very good in my job with my project, but then I realized at the end of last year that I'm not pro in Excel or in I would say applications point of view, Visio and the PowerPoint and the things which are required for my projects, because I got into the new project and I understood no, whatever I'm doing is not enough. I have to do something more. So this year I have made this a target that I will try my best to be pro in these applications so that I can be more skillful and I can enhance myself. So that is reconsidering, re-evaluating myself and and then targeting for something new.
Wow, what a take. Very important. Excel can do anything in this world. I have seen it. So if you're not into it, you can start learning it very, very easy, but very, very
Started.
effective. Yes.
Correct.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sri Gowri and guest Shweta, for putting your points forward. First, we will go for poll and then I will conclude my theme. Let's go for poll, Toastmaster Amarnath.
Right. So polls on your screen. We have total 3 polls in this. One is for the best speaker, best speech evaluator, and the table topic. Please go ahead and cast your votes against to each and every category. Below table topic, we have the best speaker, and below we have best speech evaluator as well. Okay. Right. Last few seconds to conclude on the poll. 3, 2, 1. All right. We are ending the poll now. Launching the poll for the best auxiliary role. All right. We are running the poll. So launching the poll for the lead roles. All right. Thanks everyone for participating in the polls. Back to you, TMOD, Prateek. You can conclude and continue with the conclusion.
Yeah. So thanks for putting your, voting. Voting is just a reference, and it is just an understanding that what we are doing, how we are doing, and it's the way people think. It's not right or wrong. If you are thinking negatively, don't think negatively. Why? Because it's just a reference. Okay, so let me conclude. So I spoke about the new beginning. Then I spoke about the calibration when you are getting some failures in the last year. So, dear friends, dear Toastmasters, it's very, very important to fail, to keep taking actions, and to reflect each and every time whenever you are getting time to think on that. Don't get demotivated when you are failing. It's very important to get motivated with the new actions which you are going to take. In my 10x session, I have told about 3 degrees of actions. But right now, I'm not going to talk about 3 degrees of actions. But you can walk, you can run, and you can fly with your actions if you are recalibrating yourself with the failures which you have achieved, which you have faced in last year. So, as some of the Toastmasters said that it's not more important. It's not important that when you are doing it, whether it is starting of the year, whether it is starting of the month, or whether it is starting of the day or end of the day. Whenever you are failing, just recalibrate, set the benchmark, and go ahead. Overall, always remember every day can be the new beginning. Every failure can be the stepping stone to success, to recalibrate and take right degree of actions to achieve your goals. Over to you, presiding officer, Toastmaster Prateek. Okay, so this was almost the end of the session, and today we have seen wonderful speakers, wonderful table topic speakers also, and the evaluations and the role players, which General Evaluator has already told. Let us see the results of today. Okay, so I'm having the results with me. The best table topic speaker, any guesses?
Toastmaster Pratik.
Oh, so you are right. It's a tie between Toastmaster Prateek and Toastmaster Sri Gowri. Big round of applause for them. You know, there was a time when I was not able to speak at all, and there is a lot of heartbeats was coming, and I was no word, even a single word was not coming. And today, if I am getting this award, I am literally blessed, feeling blessed that with practice, I am getting this. Best speech. Any guesses? Prepared speech. It is Toastmaster. Yeah, please. Okay. It is Toastmaster Aniket. Toastmaster Aniket. Can you come on stage and share your feelings?
Yeah, thank you for yeah.
See, I can't believe this that, you know, a person who is in level 1 and actually he has prepared for a long time and today he is getting this award. Like, big round of applause for them, for him. He is a new face for us for his prepared speech, but now I feel that with this award, he will be a familiar face and achieve the next level in short while. Very good. All the very best, Toastmaster Aniket. Our best evaluator. It is none other than Sri Gowri. A big round of applause. Sri Gowri, how are you feeling?
Thank you so much, everyone. And it's a really, every time I attend your meet, it's really a great experience because we get to learn a lot of perspectives. It's not only about winning, I would say I carry a lot of lessons. And as I already told even during my evaluation, 3-2-1 method is something that I learned from your club meeting when I attended. So last time when I gave my speech and when Vikram was the evaluator, he told about this, which he actually learned from you. So it's really a great opportunity being here, learning a lot, and then implementing it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, amazing. So you learned from Vikram, Vikram learned from me, and I learned from Toastmasters only, one of the evaluator who was a evaluator. He's also a DTM. I think it was Ted. I remember if I remember the name, and he told about 3-2-1 concept, and I really liked it. And because of that, I cracked the area contest also, and the club level contest also because it's a wonderful concept. So each one teach one, and in this way, each one are teaching many, and in this way, we are progressing in this role of evaluation. Thanks for sharing this, Gauri. Yeah. So last but not the least, the best lead role player. Any guesses? Table topic master, Toastmasters of the day, and the general evaluator. Okay, so it's me. Thank you very much for showing your confidence in me, and definitely I will try my level best to improve further. And for selecting me, thank you very much. So this was the end of our today's meeting. And before going, I just want to spend 2 or 3 minutes with our guest like guest Shweta and Pallavi is not here. I cannot see Pallavi. You can see. Fine.
So
So guest
Pratik, there is
Shweta
one more
first.
auxiliary role play role is pending.
Oh, just a minute. Sorry. Yeah. So sorry for that. So our auxiliary role player. Any guesses for that? Who has given the
The
report in detailed
grammarian.
way?
It's an
Yes,
anonymous.
he's grammarian. I was, the first of all, big round of applause for grammarian Toastmaster Vikram Prakash. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling really good because English is my most favorite language. And whenever I take up the grammarian role, you will find me in high energy because that I love that role anytime you give me that. My most favorite role.
Great, great. There is a concept called in Toastmasters I have learned before the meeting, during the meeting, and after the meeting. So before the meeting, you prepare. During the meeting you take actions, and after the meeting, you use this in the real world. And these grammar is, a content or the thing which you are going to use in the real world, and you can make a difference. So no doubts, Toastmaster Vikram Prakash has taken this role at the last moment before the meeting role. What he could have taken during the meeting, he has done the same thing so fast, like a table topic, and then finally, delivered and got the results. Amazing. So we are having wonderful people over here. I really like the session. I would like to know from our guest, Toastmaster guest Shweta, how was your experience?
So thanks, everyone, for giving me this opportunity to join here. Um, it was a wonderful experience, a lot of takeaways, and I mean, the reason of coming here was like, I got to know that Prateek got selected as a TMOD. So I said to him that okay, fine, I'll join for some time, and then I have a lot of things to do. But you can think of I'm there from start till end. It's only because it was a great learning for me. From start, I got a lot many things. The way you are conducting this meeting is so structured, and because I love last time also when I joined, I mentioned this that the way you are conducting it is so systematic, uh, structured. I mean to say, the grammarian is there. I mean, to evaluate for the evaluation point of view, you will come to know lot many things about you. Wherein you will be talking to anyone, you will not be understanding what exactly you are saying about, and what should be pros and what should be cons, what should be revalidation should be there. So I lot of takeaways from this meeting, of course, and there till in that proves that how much interesting and learning and lot many things are there with this meeting. So kudos to all of you for organizing this, because a lot of thing as there at a back end. We see the front end, we never acknowledge the back end work, but a lot of preparation needs this, this kind of meeting to get conducted. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Shweta, for sharing your experience. And we are motivated when you said that, continuous learning is there uh, in this meeting. So that makes a difference, and that motivates us to do more like this. Okay,
I
so
got bound to
this,
be here actually.
yes, thank you for that. So thanks everyone for joining in today's meeting. Thanks everyone for taking participation, because that is improving us. I would like to just take last feedback from Toastmaster Noor, DTM Noor. DTM Noor, you are there? Okay, fine. So I will now hand over the baton to Toastmaster Aniket for closing the meeting.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmasters Prateek. Yeah, so with this, I officially conclude the meeting. It was a good meeting, and I hope all the guests also enjoyed the meeting, and it was a good learning experience to everyone. And hope the guests and keep on coming back to the meeting. So yeah. So with this, I conclude.